I can't imagine being a mom and having to text your daughters that. It's so fucked up.
You can get the baby out of here.
I don't think I'll ever be okay. I don't think I'll ever be okay. My immigrant mother just called me on the phone innocently asking me if she should start carrying her passport in case they start doing mass deportations.
Keep deporting.
To prove that she's a citizen.
What? We have people that are stupid.
It's so sad.
That was an overreaction.
Man, that's a lot to unpack from the start. The first one, her mom's calling her saying, "Are you gonna be okay?" When I was growing up, whoever was voted the president went into office, and nobody had this doomsday mentality about the new person coming into the office of the president. And nobody had this doomsday feeling about who was gonna be president. You're still going to work, you're still paying your bills, you're still paying your taxes. It might be a little bit less, might be a little bit more, but in general, it's business as usual. So this overdramatic response to somebody becoming a president, it's like, oh, the world's gonna end. Oh, this is the end of humanity. No. You're gonna go to work. You're gonna live your life. Generally speaking, your life will be the same as it was a year ago and even 2 years ago. Now, if you live in a major metropolitan area, your life's going to become a lot better for obvious reasons. But I digress. That second one with the running mascara, she's going to be okay. I don't think she's okay at all. I think she needs some serious help. She looks like she needs help. I don't know why you would press record looking like that and expect people to take you seriously. And the third one, this lady's immigrant mom asked her if she should be carrying her papers. And this is the fruit of the lies of the mainstream media. They tell you, ICE is going to go around as if there's going to be just people knocking on doors asking for papers, right? That doesn't happen. That's not the way the federal government works. If you are an illegal immigrant, you will be kindly escorted out. If you are a legal, keyword, legal immigrant, nothing is going to happen. You have your documents, you have your visa or your permanent resident status, and that's it. It's insane to think that legal immigrants are going to be somehow detained and then deported. It's absolutely nuts. But this is the fear mongering that the mainstream media has planted in people's heads. It's irrational. It's illogical. And that's today's society.
Make it my life's mission, my dying wish that none of you weirdos can hide.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
In the future, you can't lie to your kids. You can't lie to your grandkids.
A damn liar, man. That's not true.
About, it was so confusing. It was hard to see the truth. He was so convincing. I will not let you get away with that. Like, that was not normal. This is not normal. I will make it clear to everyone. Like, I will make sure no one is confused about how things were right now in this very vital, crucial time in American history, that it was not confusing. It was not confusing at all. You just stood for that. You stood with that and for that.
What?
Like, I can't emphasize enough, there will be nowhere to hide, and history is going to look back on this and look back on you in a very negative light.
Sounds good. Doesn't work.
So isn't it ironic that people like this still feel like they're right and they're in the majority? That's how they talk, like they're still in the majority. No. A majority of America said, you know what? The way that America is going is not the way I want to go. So we're going to pick somebody else. Nobody's hiding. Have you noticed you see more MAGA hats and Trump supporter stickers than you ever have before? That's because we know now we are the majority. Not the weirdos and the freaks and the people that have the septum rings and all these short hair, bright colored haired women. No. The vast majority of Americans said, you know what? I would rather have Donald Trump. So you can say, oh, people will look back in history and judge. Listen, no, they're not. Because anybody that has a brain can see what was happening and said, okay, the American people decided we're going to go a different route. So this idea that all of a sudden, oh, well, you're going to be part of history where people are going to look back and say, how could you? No, that's a pipe dream. That's never going to happen. If anything, people are going to look back and look at the past 10 years of DEI and trans this and alphabet soup activism that, and they're going to be like, what the hell were you thinking? That's what's really going to happen. So you can pretend as if the people that voted for Trump are evil or idiots. I'm sure that's what you think, but that's not the case. The bottom line is you are in the minority, you are in the wrong, and it's time for the Trump train to run through the United States. Look, and while I have you here, this channel isn't all about just making fun of people and watching funny clips. Of course, I want to make you laugh, but one of the things I'd like to do in between the jokes is to give you a little bit of the knowledge that I grew up with and some advice from Generation X. And I'll give you some advice now that my dad told me. And this was before the age of the internet. He said, if you're walking on the street and you stop to watch somebody perform, if they made you stop because you were interested, you should at least give them $1. Now, granted, I'm not on the street, but you're watching me from the internet. And obviously you can't hand me $1. But what you can do is, please, if I made you laugh, if you stop to look at this video, please hit the subscribe button for me. Would really appreciate it. Now let's keep it going.
I love you no matter who you voted for. I don't.
You like being in the front seat?
Yeah. I actually hate you.
Oh, did you know I don't give a shit?
I don't care. I don't care.
Depending on who you voted for. So.
Hey, it is what it is.
It's all, we all are gonna just go have the best night's sleep of our lives, aren't we?
No.
And I chose family.
Let's end this reign of terror now.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
We're moving on. I'm moving on. We're moving on.
I love all of this.
This kind of encapsulates the loony left. This man went from one extreme to another. Well, if you want to call him a man. He went from talking normal about voting for somebody to breaking down and crying. And he's supposed to be the rational, informed individual, right? Yeah, I think not. And the previous woman stating that she hated us. We don't care. If you noticed lately, the theme for people voting for Trump, we do not care. The names you call us, the things you say about us, it doesn't work anymore. We do not care. We're on board the Trump train and we ain't stopping, right? And that's the one great thing about being in Generation X. We are definitely the I don't give an F generation. Don't care about feelings. We grew up a different way. So we do not care. You know what? I'm going to let Jesse tell you what kind of guy this is.
Yeah.
Beta!
This is not okay. This simply will not do. And this is not okay. And I'm not good with this.
Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
I don't understand it, to be honest. I don't understand how you could be a woman and vote for Trump.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like having your dog drive a car because he likes car rides.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
Or something. Like, it just says, like, it doesn't, none of it makes any sense. Do you know what I mean?
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
No, it makes perfect sense because women in general in the United States don't live in a liberal bubble. Women care more about kitchen table issues and they care less about being able to delete their babies in utero, and they care less about alphabet activism. So yeah, it doesn't shock me that this person doesn't understand why women voted for Trump. But it's very simple. Gas, groceries, rent, utilities, the economy. It's very simple. Once these things start affecting you personally, you start having an awakening moment, and that's what happened.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries.
Stop! Stop it!
But this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind.
I just think you're misinformed.
And how I am trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
I'm not listening to you, you're crazy.
My life's okay, I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
I said word.
Let me just say this with all due respect. You really don't know what you're talking about right now.
So I never really talk about...
Ew! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Can we get an Adam's apple check? I need an Adam's apple check on aisle 4 immediately.
Politics on my page, obviously. I feel like there's just such nuance to everything, and I'm such the type of person where I can always try my best to see things from another perspective.
My life!
I don't think people understand how much this directly impacts me.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry!
I'm so scared. I think of all the young trans kids. I think of all the LGBTQ people. I think of all my friends who are just women.
What the heck?
No, because what just happened? I can't do another 4 years of this. What just happened?
Guess who's back? Back again. Trump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Bing, 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 bing.
This is a joke, right? We're gonna be fine.
Why so serious?
There's nothing to worry about. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna move.
Oh, damn!
Yes, you're going to be fine. As a matter of fact, your life is going to improve significantly under President Trump. You just don't know it yet. The mainstream media has you brainwashed. And once you go through this 4 years and you realize that your gas prices are going down, groceries are more affordable, housing is more affordable, and you don't have illegal immigrants trying to delete you, you will think that this is a great place.
I genuinely don't even know how this could happen again, and I'm supposed to be getting ready for work right now, and I'm just so I just can't believe this shit.
It's really happening.
I just moved back to my hometown, and I moved in with my dad, and this is nothing like I remember it from when I was a child. My hometown is so MAGA now. Everyone is a Trump supporter. And they're under this guise of he's the Christian option, or whatever. They're just, if they actually read the fucking Bible and looked at Jesus' message, they would see that Jesus was a socialist.
Who the hell is this bitch?
This is strictly a political channel, but what I will say, given the fact of what she said, is completely idiotic when she says Jesus would be a socialist. No, she wouldn't, because Jesus would not want his beliefs and morals forced on the people by the tip of the Roman spear. which is what socialism does. It forces people through government force to adopt a certain lifestyle and belief system. That's not Jesus. That's not the Bible. Let's keep it moving.
It can't be real. It can't be real. I'm sorry to all my friends who are Trump supporters. You don't understand how scared of this man I am. And I don't say a word to y'all because I try to keep politics out of my friendships because I don't want my beliefs and your beliefs to mess up our friendship because that's something different.
I hate being a therapist! Ah!
This man scares the shit out of me and now he's fucking president. Oh my God.
Got him. We fucking got him.
I can't even breathe.
Here are some of the easiest ways to leave the country as an American.
You know what? I actually feel bad for this one. She actually seems like a sweet person. And let me explain this. Because obviously she's been brainwashed by the mainstream media to being absolutely terrified of Trump and MAGA, right? But she talks about not bringing up politics with her Trump supporter friends, right? So she has friends that are Trump supporters, right? So she's not totally delusional. I think she's just a misguided, kind-hearted woman that has been fed the mainstream media lies to the point where she actually believes the lies they're telling her. I think there's hope for this one, right? And I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's just been misled, right? She seems sweet. She's crying. She can't breathe, right? That's what she said. But there's actually hope for this one. And I hope over the course of the 4 years, she watches what happens and then she relaxes and she gets on board that Trump train.
I don't know what to say, guys. I am sad, I am disgusted, I am frustrated, I'm disappointed, I'm all of the things. I knew it was a close race, but this isn't how I thought it was going to turn out at all. I really didn't think that half this country would support this man. And I'm equal parts disgusted that they voted for him and terrified that he's going to be in charge. And then it's not just going to be him, but it's going to be J.D. Vance. I'm scared what that means for our children. I'm scared what that means for the Department of Education. I'm scared what that means for women who are dying. I'm scared what that means for immigrants.
Talk about this, women are gonna die. Like, has anyone seen a mass line of women just keeling over and dying? Like, what are they talking about? I know what they're talking about, but it makes absolutely no sense, and the science and the statistics does not bear out what they say, right? What they're referring to is the ability of a woman to delete their baby in utero, and somehow women are going to die if they don't have access to that, which to me seems really weird. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But you know what the thing about it is, when you're on the left, all you have to do is say words, right? Doesn't have to make sense. Just say words and it's true, right? Let's keep going.
How are you feeling today? It must be quite difficult for you.
It's horrible. Done. America has decided not. Everything has been laid out. The people have decided. Good luck to you all.
You're goddamn right.
So what do you do now?
Oh my God. I have no idea. It's the first day. I have absolutely no idea. I've been crying all day. So I'm here. I have a face on. We're going to soldier on. I have no idea.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time.